I want to thank all of you for your stories. I'm gonna go cry a little bit more after we turn the cameras off. It was a beautiful night, and I think, as everyone said, we all needed to hear these stories and to share these stories, and that is what storytelling is all about. I want to thank the audience for being here and for keeping us alive.
And if we're going to talk about showstoppers, we probably need to get the show started. We should probably start there. So we appreciate you coming to see this Better Said Than Done show and these great storytellers.
Thank you all, you amazing people, wherever the heck you are.
When you come with disparate stories or disparate storytellers, how one story just leads into the other. We began with humor and a grandmom that, you know, you just wanted to take to your heart. You went into that serious space of treasured love, and then to the grandmother. I mean, it was almost as if we had planned it. How about that?
Thank you for being here tonight. We love you, our audience. Thank you to all of these amazing tellers and for the strange alchemy that happens when we join our voices.
Good job. And ladies, that was fantastic. A whole weekend with you all. This was wonderful. And I can go back and see you again. Over.
Yes.
Over.
Yes.
We've been doing this for a year now. A year. And as the theme of last month's show, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But I am so glad we've had this time. Jessica talked about this at the end of last year, that we have found this new form. And it's something special. And we're going to go back to the old Shabine, and everyone here in their various places around the country, you're going to go back to your venues, and that's spectacular. But we want to come back here. We don't want to lose this. This is great. And tonight was a wonderful expression of that. So it was an honor to drive your bus tonight.
Have a great night, and you guys are welcome to stick around and chit chat for a little while. But the show's over.
What are you still doing here? Go home.
Thank you, Bonnie, for helping tonight. Thank you, storytellers, for your beautiful, poignant, funny, everything stories. And thank you to our audience. Of course, we would not be here without you, because that would just be weird. And thank you to the audience for coming. Thank you to the audience for being here. And I will stop talking.
Well, I wish everybody sweet dreams, and may this coming out into the world be a springtime blossom that brings us health and connection once again.
That is a wonderful wish. Thank you. Nick Baskerville.
Crap, I gotta follow that. Okay. Be nice to each other, blah, blah, blah. Listen to stories. Woo!
Okay, Jessica, I'm gonna make you do triple duty here. Put yourself up there, unmute yourself, and say something to the folks.
Something to the folks.
How dare you?
Come on.
Whoa.
Yes, you opened that up.
Put
You know.
something here.
Oh, I want to thank you, Jack. You did a wonderful job emceeing.
Yay,
tonight.
Jack, yes.
Thank
And
you.
Jack
Wonderful job emceeing.
He is one of our regulars, and we all love him. And I'm so grateful that you are in my life. And all of you guys, this was such a fantastic show. And I feel like I had the best anniversary ever. So thank you so much to all of you. Yes.
Wonderful.
So we are so glad that you were able to come here and experience this. We're happy that you'll be able to provide the resources, the money for us to be able to donate to the NAACP so they can continue their work. My daughter, she is 9 years old. She's going on 10. She's baby girl. And baby girl comes to me and says, Daddy, I just found this new song. It is awesome. I'm doing the whole TikTok dance with it, however that happens to go. And she says, listen to it. And this is how the song went.
Folks, that's our show for the night. I would like to ask all of our tellers to come on back up to take a bow. While they are coming up, please give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for coming out. We have missed this so much. Here, we'll do it official.
Okay.
Ready?
I first met Arthretta in 2018 when Nick Baskerville brought her to one of our shows and said, "You need to know Arthretta." She was a community leader, she was a storyteller, she was a speaker, and if you ever heard her sing, you know that she had the voice of an angel.
That is our show for the evening. Are we hanging out a little afterwards, Jessica?
Always. After party,
Okay.
best part.
Jackson. But that concludes the official program. So everyone, round of applause. Thank you, guys.
That's a wrap.
No, we want to thank you all so much for coming today, for coming out, for being willing to share, for being community, for the great stories. Loved hearing Sufyan and Andrea and Tim and Bonnie and Miriam and Nick, myself, of course. And it's a great night, and thank you all for coming. Make sure you tip. Make sure you leave a tip for your waiter and waiters. And thank you, Jessica, for keeping us rolling. Better said than done.
To our audience, may you carry the magic and wonder of the stories that you've heard in your minds and your hearts. Thank you so much for being here, and good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Yay, it's so great to have our backstage audience. We love it. Thank you for the love and support. Great comments, by the way, great comments. And also YouTube. YouTube, you really came through. You really did. There was a lot of great comments.
Thank you to our wonderful audience. You guys really, you make this all possible, and we are all looking you in the eyes and feeling the joy coming back. The oxytocin is just off the charts right now. Well, I just want to say thank you to all of the storytellers tonight. You guys were fantastic. This was a great show, and I think I might have to do this again sometime, so come on back. I will steal your word of choice though and say that I am grateful for all of you. And by you, I mean all of you who are with us backstage, all of you storytellers who shared your beautiful and hilarious stories this evening, and all of you in the audience who have come before, have come tonight, and hopefully will come back again for many of our next shows.
Jessica, am I done? Can I grab my whiskey now? Is this?
We can all go home, Carol. You have to stay here, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a debrief. It's a whole thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you to everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, everyone, you out there in the audience. Thank you for your generous, beautiful thank yous and comments to our storytellers. Thank you for spreading all that love on all of us and all of them and all of storytelling. And please keep spreading it all over the world. Thank you.
To all people online, we are so glad you tuned in. For everyone that's here, we're glad that you showed up. Better said than done. Thanks you so much for coming out for the show. We thank you for being here, particularly at the Old Shabine, and we look forward to you coming out to many, many more shows. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And because I'm the MC, I get lots of words. So I'd like to wish you all a Mele Kalikimaka, a Merry Christmas, and a Ho'ole Makahiki Ho. Have a safe and happy and prosperous New Year.
But the one thing that was fantastic is us, you guys, for being here, for being here for each other, for sharing your stories, for listening to the stories, for creating this wonderful community. And I'm so appreciative. And I just want to raise my glass to you, to us, for being here. Salute.
Thank you.
Salute.
Do you want to still record? Do you want to keep recording?
I can stop recording. Thank you.
Oh, that is
I just didn't know if you wanted to, because I know that's like a different
Well,
thing.
I mean, I do want to be able to blackmail people later, but